What's good, y'all? It's a hip-hop director, DJ RIZZYSTAYDIZZY.
And DJ K, and we're here representing
KZSC Santa Cruz. And today we're here with...
Pistol Whip, a.k.a. Young Ramen, a.k.a. Lil Scrunchy, a.k.a. The Asian Persuasion, a.k.a. Tropical Guava, a.k.a. P9 Princess, DJ Noodles. How are you doing today?
Really good. I can't believe you just named everything that, like, damn.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, so you're a couple shows into your Sayonara tour with Jess Connolly. How's your very own first headlining tour going?
It's been going really good. I am very humbled by this experience. I didn't really know what to expect for this tour. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah.
I'm super blessed, and every day I just like
How's
I can't
tour
even
life?
believe. Oh,
Tour
it's
life?
good. It's like so humbling because like I'm on a Sprinter van. I've been like super spoiled the past couple tours, but like this is going by the like probably the most smoothest tour I've done. This is probably like my 8th tour, so I'm kind of used to everything. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, how do you feel like it's compared to other tours that you've been on?
This one kind of reminds me of like one of the second tour I did. Not much of the first tour. The second one was we were on a Sprinter van too on the You Should Be Here tour, and everything was pretty smooth on that tour. But like towards the end, it got kind of like crazy with like the bus breaking down and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No, this tour run. Honestly, it's the smallest group I've ever toured with. There's only like 8 of us, including the opener.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's like a personal tour.
Yeah, it's really personal. Everyone's like really close. I've been having heart-to-hearts with everyone on my team.
Yeah.
It's easy to like go out and eat with each other.
Yeah, that's
Usually
cute.
on tours, I kind of do my own thing, but I like to include people on this one.
Yeah. How's working with Jess Connolly?
Super amazing. She's such an easygoing girl.
Yeah.
She's not egoistic. She's so cute, and I love her music. I'm such a fan. I met her in Asia. Well, no, I met her in the Philippines last year on the Asia run. Pilo and I did. I didn't know who she was, but a lot of people were telling us to link with her. So when we linked with her, she was honestly everything like I thought she was going to be. Super chill, super family oriented. Spoke fluent Tagalog, which was like really tight. Yeah, she's just really sweet.
Dang, that's cool.
So, Noodz, your visuals on tour right now, they go crazy. How long did it take you to do the underwater visual with Kuya Adrian Per?
So honestly, the underwater theme was so sporadic. I like came up with it one day, and I was just like, Adrian, I have this really sick idea. We should shoot this for the tour flyer and everything, and we did it. But the cool thing with Adrian was like he shot it on a GoPro, and
Yeah, that's crazy.
He doesn't know how to really swim, so he was kind of just holding it underwater, and I just like swam around the camera. But no, I really wanted it to be very like personal. I wish we could stream the visuals at every show. The venue sizes are really small, and some of them don't like because we didn't travel with our own LED screen, but I mean, when we do get a chance to stream the visuals, we try to take advantage of it. It was really cool. I got a sinus infection, so it's really cool you guys are pointing the visuals out because, like, I sacrificed a lot for those.
Because we were looking at your Instagram, and that literally looks so cool. Like, it looks so good.
Tight. Thank you. That means a lot because it did hurt 2 days after. I was just blowing out water, and my nose and ears were clogged. So, tight.
So how's tour without Bailani?
Tour without Kay is like really smooth. I've been texting her a lot. She tells me she loves me almost every night before every show, which is really sweet. She's been following my Instagram's photos and posts too, and which is really great because like it's really good to have support from her because like obviously like I support her nonstop as well, but I miss her. She's too pregnant.
Are you excited to be a Tita for her?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm gonna spoil that little nugget. Yeah, she's just and it's gonna be a little girl. We already know she's gonna be a brat, but you know what? We're gonna humble her down.
Spoiled.
I know.
So cute.
I'm so excited. Auntie Noodz.
Auntie Noodz in the building for sure. If you had a baby, if it would be a boy or girl, what would you name it?
If it was a boy, I would name him Ezra. If I had a girl, I would name her. I don't really want girls, so I never really thought about that. I want all boys because I want like my boys to treat me like the queen in the house.
Yes, that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
And now I'm gonna jinx it and I'm gonna have girls.
I hope not. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of babies, can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Sosupersam?
Oh my God, Sammy. Okay, so before I started DJing like full time, I saw her in Boston when like I was living in Boston like 5-6 years ago. But I always just was a fan of her. She's super sweet. Like you can tell she's so genuine online with her persona.
Right.
We've gotten super close the past 2 years. She's actually one of the main influences for the reason why I pushed to go DJing full time. I remember one day I was going back and forth like, should I keep my 9 to 5? I was working at a PR agency. And then I remember I went to go see Sam at her house. We had green tea and she was like, I think you should just full-time DJ. And I was just like, all right. So it was very like motivational for her to like tell me that. So yeah, the next day I ended up quitting my job and I started the G-Eazy tour. So yeah,
there you go. There you go.
Sam, can you talk about the New Year's Eve opportunity you just hooked up with her about that?
The
What's up
best.
with this collab?
Tell me that flyer wasn't the shit, right?
facts.
Creative direction always gotta be A1. Branding gotta be on point. So New Year's Eve at the Grand Theater in San Francisco. Sosupersam and our friends Arturo and the Candy Rain is opening for us. But yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. Like I don't even know what to expect. Like I haven't DJed with her like this in so long, so it's gonna be so fun. And plus it's in the Bay. Like what?
There you go.
And I saw you on FaceTime with your mom on Instagram. Is your mom gonna do a karaoke performance at the Doubletree Hilton?
No, not even karaoke.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom is in a full ass band. Like there's like 8.
Hey, my bad, auntie. I'm sorry.
My mom sings. She got like 2 partners in her group. They all back up each other. They sing like Bruno Mars covers. They're like a cover band. They do like weddings. They get booked for like hotel stuff. It's so cute because like my mom works for a government agency job and she's just like on her free time. She just sings all these covers. I remember when I played Oakland, she requested Cardi B, and I was like, who is telling you this music? I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
It's so crazy.
She's with it then.
Yeah, she's
really
great.
with
She's
it.
great. She was going crazy to my set. Like Mo Bamba started playing, and my sister got a video of her, and she was like, oh my God, this song is so bad because it was like, he cusses a lot in the song. So. My mom doesn't like cussing.
Yeah. Speaking of social media, we saw that you had a tweet that you were making vegetarian lumpia.
Oh yeah.
So
Vegan lumpia.
Vegan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kehlani went through a phase where she was a vegan.
Yeah.
But now she's pregnant, so she craves everything. But no, during the time when it was Super Bowl, I made like regular Shanghai-style lumpias because Pilo threw a party at his house in LA. And Kay was like, can you make some vegan ones? So I did rice. I kind of like winged it. I didn't really know what I was doing. But my mom used to always make like vegetarian ones, but with like the egg roll shells. So obviously eggs are not vegan friendly.
Right.
So I did rice paper instead.
Ooh,
She was able to eat them.
Would you say that you learned like most of your cooking things from your mom or from your family?
For sure. My parents definitely raised me correctly into cooking. Taught me how to properly clean after you cook.
Oh, of course.
Taught me how if I eat at someone's house and if they're cooking dinner for me to clean at their house.
Yep.
People are always questioning me like why I always clean and start washing dishes at people's houses. But I'm like, it's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right on. So we also see on your Twitter, have your parents and Pilo's parents got drunk off the Hennessy yet?
Yes. Pilo's tour on a Say Anything tour. That was the tour. You saw me at that show, right? Was that the one you said you had the whistle at?
No, that was 2 years ago with Caleb and Pilo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the tour. Wasn't that Say
That was
Anything?
2016. Oh, wait, was it?
It was a Say Anything
Okay,
tour.
it was.
2, 3. Okay, so Say Anything tour, the last show on that run was in San Francisco at Social Hall, and my parents got to meet his parents, which was really cool. And yeah, it was really cute. I was just like, they don't even understand what we're doing, but like, I mean, they do, but it's just like, shit, like, it was tight when they linked up. Because Pilo's like my bro. I fucking love him.
And how many times have you got Bev checked by Pilo?
So many times. I hate that shit. I hate those boys. Their slang is like. But no, I don't really hate them, but like no. I've gotten Bev checked many times.
Yeah.
Miss, where is your Bev? Where is your Bev? Ma'am?
So, Noodz, what is your favorite Filipino dish? And can you speak Tagalog?
I can understand Tagalog. I cannot speak Tagalog. I like mimic some stuff. Like I know how to say certain things, but I'm so Americanized. My favorite Filipino dish would have to be. I only eat chicken and seafood, so like I only really like chicken adobo was my go-to. Whenever I'm home, I always tell my dad to make me like this coconut curry crab my mom does, and then my dad will make this dish called machado, which is like it's like the red sauce. It's like a tomato based dish. It's really bomb.
Good.
And you put the sauce on your rice, and it's just really good.
Speaking of the Philippines, could you describe your experience being escorted when?
Oh yeah. So we got out of the airport, and it's so traffic in the Philippines, like ridiculously traffic. So I guess like the promoters had hired police escorting for us after we landed and got our luggage, which was really cool because Makati, I be thinking like LA traffic is bad and Bay Area traffic is just as bad now, but no, there's no traffic like the Philippines, and it's not even like fun.
Yeah.
It'll take you like an hour to get to a destination that's meant to be like 5 minutes away. It's crazy. No, but that was a really cool experience because like they just like put their sirens on and everyone moved.
Yeah, that's so cool. So we saw that you were DJing and teaching Filipino kids in a classroom how to DJ. Can you explain that experience?
Let's use your right hand on this side. So hold down, and then you're gonna push forward and back. Yep. Yep. And then when you're ready, you just release it and the song will play. Nice. Okay. So then we're gonna get familiar with this side. So put your left hand on the side, and then you're just gonna bring it back to. Do you hear it? Okay. So we're gonna start again with the 16 count. You gotta count from this side. Ready? So leave your left hand on this side. We're gonna start counting. Okay. 1, 2, ready. We're about to count. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. After this time. 6, 7. Yeah, so my friend Lyle, he runs this nonprofit agency called SIPA, which is only caters to underprivileged Filipino kids. So they do this after school workshop or like daycare program where since parents are always so busy trying to make it in America and like LA, they like house this daycare center for these kids for after school programs. And the kids range, their age category is like from like 8 to like 16, I want to say. So Lyle had asked me and was like, do you want to do some DJing classes? And I was like, sure. Like, I always love doing that type of shit. So, especially for, like, Filipino kids. So, yeah, I taught them. Some of the kids were like, do we have to do this? And then they were like the 3 boys that were just like, oh, my God, are you going to come here every Tuesday? Like, the ones that you can tell, like, they were so into it. So, yeah, I've heard those boys get inspired from that. I want to do it more, but it's really cool. It's called SIPA. SIPA.
Shout out SIPA. We get on that for sure. We'll put it down here somewhere.
Yeah.
So Noodz, you've been wearing goggles lately, and I know your LASIK surgery experience was super funny. How you documented everything on the gram and all that. Did you need to get it? And I see that you are also wearing goggles on this tour. Is there a reason behind it?
No, okay. So our LASIK doctor, I had went to a consultation appointment like a year and a half ago, and I chickened out the first time I was supposed to get LASIK because I was just like, I can't do it. But Sosupersam, like we all wore glasses. It was me, her, and Carmack, and like basically our LASIK doctor was like, oh yeah, like because I went in with Carmack first, and he was like, oh, you guys told me you guys DJ. Do you know this girl named Super Sam? Like he didn't even say Sosupersam, and we were like, oh yeah, Sosupersam. That's like one of our good friends, and he was like, oh, well, I went to go see her 143 gig in Costa Mesa, and we were just laughing, so I ended up FaceTiming her on the low, and then I'm like, dude, my doctor is, like, a huge fan of you. And so the doctor was just like, oh, my God, yeah, I'm telling my girlfriend right now, and she's actually a fan of all 3 of you guys. So we were like, oh, shit. So then his name is Dr. Feinerman, and he was just like, I'll give you guys a discount, like, why don't you guys all come in together? So the week before my birthday, before I left for Vegas, we went to get LASIK, and the procedure went by so smooth that, like, I have 20/15 vision now, which is, like, better than 20/20.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then, like, that's just where... But the goggles kick in because, like, Sam and I kind of just started branding ourselves with it because, like, we were kind of trolling the situation, but then kids actually started thinking it was cool, so we kind of, like, started, like, wearing it everywhere now. Like we see Jaden Smith wearing it. It's kind of weird, but like
my God.
I mean,
It's the
whatever.
craze. It's the
We
craze.
just know we started it. Well, obviously Mason, everyone back then, like all the rappers and Usher used to wear it, but like we just brought it back.
Yeah, you definitely brought it back. Well, before we go, is there any advice that you would want to give to anyone who's also thinking about like going on tour or just advice in general?
I'll tell you what I told the DJ City one, but like basically you can't go into this industry thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make hella money, or like, oh, I just want to be famous. You gotta really go into it wholeheartedly, like give it your 110%, you know, always give back when you do this shit, count your blessings, and just make your parents proud. I think that's like so important for kids, if you do have your parents, or like, you know, just like be a good example.
Yeah.
I know I'm not, but like I try my best, even though like
You definitely
I'm
are.
just like
You definitely are.
really out of pocket, but
We only see genuinity all over your social media. Like
I know I can get a little loud on my Twitter, but I need to.
no, we appreciate
That's
it.
what the platform
Yeah, no,
is
we
for.
really appreciate it. Do you have any new merch that we should be looking out for?
Just this tour merch. I did a series of some anime eyes. I worked with my designer on that. I originally wanted like something Sailor Moony, but I was like, oh, we're gonna get a cease and desist letter, so I was like, let's just make some anime shit. And then the T-shirt consists of like, I say like common phrases, and like one of the phrases I always say is "Don't text your ex." Like I'll yell it on the mic every night. And then the other one is "I don't deserve this," which is like the shit I always yell in the club. Cause like sometimes I'll be like wilding out, and then I'll just start saying like, "I don't deserve this, guys. I'm crazy." No, but yeah, the hoodies and then the hats. It all says sayonara on it, so yeah. The tour merch is really cool. I really like it. It's very simple. I'm a simple girl. I like basic shit.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, for sure. Well, lastly, where can people find you on social media?
So Instagram.com/@NOODZ. It has a Sailor Moon picture as its default, and then Twitter is BBNOODZ. BB Nudes. And then SoundCloud, it's my old URL, but it's soundcloud.com/WICVH.
Got you. And while we're at it, is there anyone you want to give a quick shout out to? I know my idol David Ali's here.
My mentor Caroline Yim, you already know. Her birthday just passed.
Shout out to the squad. I really love everyone on my team. Shout out to DJ Bird, Jess Connolly, Mars doing merch, Burgundy, my tour manager, Chelsea Davis, the assistant, and David Ali, of course.
There you go.
And Caroline Yim for booking this whole tour.
There you go.
Love you, Caroline. Yeah.
Well, with that being said, make sure to follow Noodz all on social media, turn on your notifications, and be on the lookout for the mixes and new merch coming. And Noodz, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And hope you have a great tour and safe travels along the way.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we out, y'all.